What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's Polo up in here. Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna start doing this thing. It's a thing called Breakfast with Polo, and you know, uh, hit the like, hit the sub, and comment as well. As you come on in. Got some stuff that uh, I gotta take care of and figure out as well. Um, Look, what we're gonna be talking about, right now is, of course, various topics. But the first thing that I gotta address and talk about is, the obvious, which was last night. If you were on Ticket TV stream last night on Pro Basketball Update, shout out to Ticket TV. If you're not sub to his channel or Pro Basketball Updates, I highly suggest that you go ahead and sub to his channel. I was on a number of different platforms. I was chopping it up with my partner, T Price. And for a lot of y'all that don't know T Price, man, he's a real down to earth guy. He was a sub to my channel, and now he has his own platform, and he doing amazing things over there. Definitely knows his basketball too as well. And we were talking some points. I was on there with my buddy Lou the writer. Shout out to him. If you haven't subbed to his channel, go subscribe to his channel, which is Lou the Writer Sports. And Sean the Chef, a Big Worm, uh, just to name a few. And also want to give a shout out to Will the Thrill. He's one of my subs. He's on Ticket's channel. I want to say, Will, uh, whatever you're going through, brother, everything, guys got to take care of it, man. He gonna take care of it, man. And I wish, speedy recovery for your mother, man. Other than that, let's get right to it, man. Um, First off, I like if you're gonna know who I am and what I do and how I do it and how I approach things, you'll know that I like to carve things down the middle. And I don't go by hearsay. I don't jump on no train. I don't take everything just as it is. I like to sit back and like to survey what's going on, uh, how things are going to play out, um, what the situation might unfold into. It's many different things. It's many different things and variables that I take into account before I automatically just start putting my input on everything. And last night, I have to say, for Ticket TV and for Kwame Brown, that was monumental for him coming up there. Now, I know some of y'all are wanting me to, you know, talk about the situation that happened between Antisocial and Kwame Brown and Antisocial and James and all this other stuff. I, and if you're looking for me to give my opinion to where I can stir up some drama or choose and pick sides and do all that silly stuff, you might as well just go ahead and move on to another channel And if you don't like that either, you can go ahead and unsub as well, because me over here, man, I got love for everyone. It's I don't bring that type of energy, but I am fair and I am objective about what had taken place last night. So I'm not going to even talk about that situation in itself. I'm not going to talk about you know guys getting into it, having disagreements, stuff like that. Look, that's listen. I'm gonna say this right here and just get it out in the open, and then we'll move on from it. Look, these types of shows, these sports shows, are agree to disagree. Okay, these are shows where we debate. These are shows that everybody has a right to their own opinion. You know. Now, if somebody calls you out on fact and you're proved to be a liar, you're proved to be fraud, you proved to not uphold what you're saying and everything, then that right there is is something that has to be talked about. It has to be you know it, it has to be nipped in the bud, and I like to nip things in the bud, and that's the way my brother Ticket is. That's the way my brother LB is. Shout out to LB. That's the way Too Raw is. Uh, everybody, 7-8, 7-8 Sports. Every guy that I'm mentioning that's affiliated with the LDBC, we nip things in the bud. Now, for a long time, what what people like to sit up here and and do for a long time, they were stealing a lot of information. I'm talking about the media. I'm talking about these media fanboys. What's up with you, blackface? I see you in here in the building, man. Y'all subscribe to my boy Blackface channel. He definitely got some great content all the time. He's always been rocking with me, man. Real down to earth brother, man. And Blackface right now, what I'm talking to everybody about is a combination of several different things. But right now, we're talking about the situation with Kwame last night. And if you didn't see it, Blackface, which I have no doubt that you probably already saw it, I have the link to the video. I'm not going to show the video right off hand and on here, live or anything like that. I'm just going to go ahead and send the link if you haven't seen it, so you can check it out for yourself and do your own observation of things, because everybody's observation is different. Everybody's observation was different. But let me get back to what I was saying. The media has always, I repeat, always done shit for ratings. Uh, whether it's say little stupid stuff just to get a rise out of people, just for the ratings, so that boosts their value up. Uh, whether it's people getting on TV and saying spinning certain narratives, which in which they know nothing's not true, but everybody loves a good story, and that's what the media does. They sell a story. Um, and I want to give a shout out to Carcino for Life, because he has always put that into perspective, but nobody nobody wants to hear it unless it comes from somebody on TV, unless they mainstream media. A lot of people, if it doesn't come from Stephen A. Smith, or if it doesn't come from Jalen Rose, or if it doesn't come from any of these other guys, not that's nothing against Jalen Rose or anything like that. Uh, then nobody believes it. But here we have in our community, in the LDBC, and other brothers that are on YouTube, like the homie, Carcino for Life. We try to constantly tell you not to feed into that type of stuff about what's going on behind the scenes, things of that nature. Now with Kwame Brown, I've already addressed this. If you don't know, I I never saw Kwame Brown as any, like, garbage, or even when Stephen A. Smith had got on there and tried to, last night when he was uh when he did his show and everything, tried to bring up those plays and stuff like that. That was nothing more than shacking the fool in itself, really. You see, we got to stop acting like that narrative is so great and healthy for us to consume, because it's not. Okay, was he a superstar player that averaged 20 and 10? No, he wasn't. He wasn't any of that. What he was a was the victim of expectation, of a very high expectation, and unfortunately, he was unable to reach those expectations in your eye, in your eye, not in his eye. Because in his eye, how do you don't know that his goal was to just last in the NBA, much less even make the NBA. So we gotta cut all this. Oh yeah, well, if he's a bust, then Bennett was a bust, or if Bennett was a bust, Greg Oden was a bust, or if Greg Oden was a bust, then uh, all these other players that didn't pan out and didn't play more than a decade in the league, and didn't uh, they didn't score 20 points a game like they did when they was in high school or college and all this other stuff. We got to stop that stuff, because making a professional level sport, much less basketball, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, whatever, you are at the professional level. It is extremely difficult. It's a difficult task to do. And Kwame Brown was able to do that. He got drafted. That's the main goal, to get drafted. And then also, you wanna be successful too. You also want to be successful too. Uh, Getting to the meat and potatoes of things, getting right to the meat and potatoes of things. Kwame was able to get on there and definitely let people know that what he was about. I look. Some people call it clout chasing. I don't call it clout chasing. Some people say, "Oh yeah, well he's doing this for YouTube value." I don't see it as that either, because the man was already a millionaire. What? And that's one of the points that he made. Why does he need to get on there and clout chase or do any of that other stuff? I saw his point. I understood what he was saying. You know, uh, but at the same token, I'm not with destroying each other as far as black brothers. And blackface, if you know what I'm talking about, we're not here to tear each other down. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some people like that type of shit. They like uh uh my boy my boy James getting into it. With anti, who I've chopped it up with anti plenty of times. He's a good brother too. You know, people have different. They got differences of opinions, but people feed off of that type of shit. People getting into it, and they love to see us tearing each other down. Shit, they love to see us killing each other. They love two niggas. Man, they love two niggas getting into it. They love two black women, our black queens getting into it. They love that, and they feed off of that, and they sit back and they laugh at it, and that's what sells. Me, I don't care for that. Like it's like this. Kwame coming on the platform to me was, let's hash it out, and let's move forward. But no, that's not what some of y'all are gonna do. Y'all gonna continue to try to ride the wave and say every little thing that you can to try to uh make a mockery of this, when all he's doing was just basically just saying that, hey, look, uh the media had its time to come out, and and they kept poking the bear, and they tried to wake a giant. They ended up waking a sleeping giant. Let's just call it what it is. Now, would I have done it the way that Kwame did it? Nah, because I believe in, you know, when it comes to like bullying and talking down and doing that sort of thing, I believe in handling that shit right then and there. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But that's absolutely no shade to my brother Kwame Brown. I got love for Kwame Brown. Uh, I like what he's doing. Like I said, I'm not one of the ones over here that's oh yeah, he's a bust or anything like that, because I know how it is, man. I've tried to make plenty of overseas teams. I tried to uh, get on the squad. When I went to a basketball combine, and no, for a long time, no agents were reaching out to me. So like, there's no shame in in failure. There's no shame in not making it, or actually reaching that bar, or reaching the top of that hill, and accomplishing your goal at that point in time. He didn't give up. Now, that's one thing that I can't say. He didn't give up. But a lot of people are going to get up there and they're going to call him a bust. Some of those people that are calling him a bust, they probably gave up. They probably never even touched the ball. Like I said on T Price's uh, channel last night, they never even touched the ball. And see, that's another thing right there. Look, I got to hash out too. Somebody had brought up, last night, about passing people up, and uh, these different platforms and stuff, and competition, stuff like that. Look, I'm not in competition with anybody. Like my partner, Blackface, that's on here now. He's got a channel. Hey, get on my platform and promote your stuff. Do whatever you can. That's what I listen. I like to give back. I like to put people on. And if you do better than me, hey, that's great. If you don't, Hey, that's great too. I'm not with. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass this guy up or any of that. No, this platform right here is for people that want to come in, want to chop it up, and it's therapeutic. This is therapeutic. As I was telling, Red. A shout out to Red Pill. What I was telling Red Pill, and what I was telling Big Who yesterday, and shout out to Big Who too. And if you haven't subbed to Big Who and Hooligans, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and do that. But I'm not trying to stray away from the topic too much. Uh, I will also say this too. Okay, I'm gonna also say this too. Uh, that situation, last night, it could have been taken, several different ways. This was a checkmate for all the media fanboys that have been going at that have gone at Kwame in the past, that have said everything that they needed to say, and basically tried to destroy this man's character, because that's what it is. It's a assassination of character. When you constantly tell somebody, that they're something that they're really not, when you destroy their when you destroy their image, try to destroy their image, and you try to talk down on that individual, and you plant that seed in individuals, guess what you're doing? You assassinating that person's character, and that's what the mainstream media did. Some of the mainstream media did to him, and now that he's going back at it, and he's capitalizing off of it. They don't like it. They don't like it, and he's even going on platforms that are here on YouTube, and it's getting the notoriety. And look, whenever people make a push or a stance on something, and they find that the bar is being, and I'm talking about in YouTube, uh, in comparison to actual mainstream media and on TV, when they see that people are flocking over here in comparison to over there, oh, guess what? They don't like that. You messing with their ratings, which means you messing with their business, which means you messing with their money. And if you messing with their money, you messing with their brand. And in order to protect their brand, they'll do anything that they can to try to get that person up out of there. You know. Now look, Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown, man, is a good brother, man, and I just hope that he gets he gets everything that he deserves. Because he's deserving of it. The guy, like he said, he never was no gangster. He never was no street nigga or anything like that. He just wanted to play ball. You know, I don't like the fact that him and Matt Barnes and Stacks and Stephen A. Smith are getting into it. But hey, it happens. You know, it happens. There was once upon a time where I had an extreme through the roof level for Stephen A. Smith. Yes, I said it. If y'all niggas don't like that shit, hey, fuck it. But I gotta be honest. I don't like to lie on here. I had a high level of respect for Stephen A. Smith. I thought that because of his diligence, and the man was a hard worker. But a lot of people had told me things about this man, which I won't get into, and I'll talk about a little bit later. You know, but a lot of people had told me a lot of stuff about him, and I wasn't the type, like I told you, I wasn't going by hearsay. I wasn't going by, okay, oh yeah, yeah, I believe it and everything like that, and then automatically just consuming it and keeping it in the back of my mind. No, I did keep it in the back of my mind. What's up? Wait, what? I'll see you in the building. Smash the light and hit that sub too as well. If anybody else comes in, I did keep it in the back of my mind, and I did look at the totality of things, and I tried to do my own research and my own investigation of things, and I found a lot of things that were odd, and that wasn't just Stephen A. Smith. That was a lot of the media that I had plenty of respect for. That was a lot of the media that I had respect for. I'm gonna let you cook in a second. Wait, what? That was a lot of media that I have respect for. However, when you sit back and you you analyze things and you take your time and you do your research instead of just jumping in the goddamn pool like everybody else do, then you'll find out, oh, things are unfolding. Okay, and see like how everybody was, calling him a bust and critiquing his basketball game, doing this and doing that. They never really got a chance to really sit down and have a conversation with this guy to know that this guy was a down to earth individual. All they saw was Kwame the bust. Oh, Kwame the bust. He's a bust. He's this and he's that. You know, and when what you put in the what energy that you put out in the surface and out in the universe, that should have come back on you 50 times worse. And you're gonna have hell to pay. You're gonna pay for it. And those guys like, Stephen A. Smith and uh, Jamel Hill, all of them, those guys paid for it one way or another. Why you think they was cleaning house at ESPN once upon a time? Now they haven't got rid of Stephen A. Smith, but ESPN cleaned house. They got rid of a lot of people for a lot of stuff. You know, uh, many different things that was going on behind the scenes that don't nobody like to talk about. But wait, what? We talking about different various topics, man. Good morning to you. The topic that I'm talking about right now, though, is of course last night and the interview. Kwame getting on the panel and talking, and going at it, with antisocial stuff like that. Which I would ask, don't go into too much detail about that, just out of respect for those guys and everything. But man, talk about what you think about what you saw last night, and I'll let you have the floor. Wait, what?
Yeah, we're good. Salute to you, partner. Salute to your channel. I ain't have. I seen what you call it, tickets dropped it, but I ain't listened to it yet. I ain't hear it. I'll listen on later on today. I just came off of just responding off that Stephen A. What he did last night. It's embarrassing, dog. Like that shit had me like feeling like I'm not mad at kid as in Stephen A. He's trying to get his money. We always talk about yo, you gotta get your money, but at the same time, you'll never put it in context as in how you get your money. Um, have some self-respect. Don't belittle others. We don't attach those when we talk about money. We always tell each other go get that money, go get your bag. And he ain't had no guidelines. And then you gotta understand the company itself allowed it. ESPN, he kept quiet about it this whole time. ESPN, you know, they needed more views. They needed more attention towards their way. They need to be talking about social media because now you gotta understand a lot of these TV companies and companies in general are looking through social media to see if their product is popping or not. So by having them talk about Kwame Brown, which he kind of disrespectful because he don't even say his name correctly, and then show like edited clips, not even full games. This is the type of shit called as a casual fan. He would get the casual fan because the masses in basketball leagues and society are casual because they think so surface wise, so surface wise. And you know that shit kind of crazy, dog, because they're gonna hold us back even more. You know what I'm saying? Cause like let me tell you how he built that shit up. He built it up by agreeing with a lot of shit masses agree. He built it up by saying, yeah, this point at everything that you agree with him with. And then when he brings something like this around, he throw this out. Cause before Kwame, it was he was a real journalist. He was doing this. He was doing the AI. So he had like I guess you can say uh, TV credibility or sports reporting credibility. So when he started going at Kwame, he used that as a catapult, would shoot him up even wild for entertainment. So he became not a sports reporter no more. He became a sports entertainment, and just set off of that and kept going. And like I said, like rest in peace, Stu Sot, because that's the last time we had great sports center. After that type of brother, he was the only brother really who really looked out for you know his people. He was in general. He was just natural with it. He didn't come off Aki, and it showed that like yo, once he left, dog, it just nothing was the same no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then how you expect the Caucasians to respect us when our own people don't even have the decency to respect us? He been in the league for 12 years. That's a steady job. A lot of niggas don't even have a chance to be in the league for more than like a year or two. And like for you to make it, like I think the average is what 3 years in the NBA. So he did that shit 4 times over. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of disrespectful. It's sad. And I remember you know a while back I heard you know anti-social talk about cloud chasing and all that stuff, but we gotta stop, bro. That's a distraction because they're gonna make us go against each other. And it's like like brothers don't act like they can't get like. It's not wrong to be emotional, but have to show some type of emotions because you gotta show some type of emotion to what he going through. Niggas been talking about this man for like down there 30 years, dog. Like it's crazy, but he did everything right. He got his own crib. He got his own yard. He got his own bills and everything. He got everything good for him. But just like in the black community, you gotta have the fatiga bag. You gotta have the Gucci shit that's not meant for us. But when we got something that can cover us, that can cover our feet, you know what I'm saying, and we continue living life and be happy about the surround, not the surrounding, but what you experience in life in general, instead of like things that they say you need to have to live life. You know, so man, that's just sad, dog, and it hurt because it should continue. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's no brakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them situations where a car got no brakes,
Said
niggas
wait,
just
what?
driving. What happened?
I don't. Hey, wait, what? I don't know if you can hear me. Hold on 1 second. All right, hold on. Let me go back out and come back in. Okay, can you hear me now, brother? Wait, what? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. My bad. I had that shit on.
I think we had
You can hear me?
some slight technical difficulties. Um, but
You can hear
yeah,
me
wait,
now?
what, man? You pretty much you touched on everything that that was correct. Um, I'm gonna go ahead. Unfortunately, I got to end this stream, man. I'm having some technical issues again, man. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get all this stuff together, man. I got a lot of stuff that's in the works and everything. And I apologize about these technical difficulties, but I just wanted to get people's opinion on it. And Wait West's opinion is very validated, and I thank him for stopping through. And Wait What, man, if if you have a page, man, go sub to Wait What's page, because this dude, he definitely he definitely knows his shit, and not just on a basketball level. He knows you know uh, stuff as far as life is concerned. Because make no mistake about it, this is not just sports that we talking about here. We're talking about real life and stuff. And what he said about various people, butting heads and getting into it, having their own opinion, stuff like that. Man, look, this is what it's about. It's about agreeing to disagree. It's about This is the debate channel. I mean, but it's also a sports channel. Chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Laughing. Because believe you me, I love to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Even on other platforms, I like to go in there. I like to get a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when there's something that needs to be exercised, when there's something that needs to be hashed out and put out in the forefront, uh, we definitely, have to, cross that bridge whenever we make it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it, but we're gonna get back into it, talking about these various topics. I apologize about the technical difficulty, like I said. And like I said, I am getting it together. Just bear with me, man. But until then, it's y'all boy, man. Y'all be safe out there. I will get at y'all a little later.